What's up? What's up? Welcome to this edition of Mr. Parker's Neighborhood. All together, I am Mr. Parker. No, not you, me. I am. I really hope you've enjoyed what's been going on. We're going to continue with part two of our conversation and just hanging out with Mr. Orlando Mcnary, learning about how it was the journey from St. Louis to Cali, doing what he loves to do, and that's act. And we're gonna have some fun. Here we go, talking about the commercial that we just saw with. Matter of fact, I'm gonna run it again. The general commercial, and then hear about how he got into it and about being a part of the Hollywood scene altogether. Check this commercial out.
Hey, let's go! Batter up! I'll be right there. I'm getting an online car insurance quote from the General. What? Right now? Yeah, it's super fast. It only takes a couple of minutes.
Get your anonymous online quote from the General in minutes with low payments and choice of payment due date.
Get an anonymous online quote.
Man, yeah, that might have been the first commercial I saw. I was in the house relaxing, and it's safe. I'm like, is that all? I think I called Mom. I said, Mama, Orlando was on. Orlando who? Who stayed behind us in Charmel? Oh, okay.
Right.
Like, she don't know who I'm talking about. It's just a waste of time.
Right, I know.
So then on Facebook, I saw you. I said, Orlando, I said, is that you? You talk, Cecil, is that you?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Right.
I said, oh, man. I said, oh, check out, always doing commercials, man. But, I mean, it was just good to see you, bro. And then, like I said, when I started looking into your other stuff, all the stuff you did, you've done a lot of unknown stuff that, like you said, people had to just watch carefully because I went back and saw the one when you were on with the brothers. What was that show called? They came up.
Oh, you talking about Real and Chan?
Yeah.
When I was on the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and you know, that's so sad because them brothers was cool. You know, I worked with them for about 12 hours, and them brothers was cool. I mean, they really were some down-earth people. That little thing they did on the show was just a whole nother world.
Right.
But in real life, they just normal people. They just normal people, and it's sad that the brother passed away. I was so kind of upset when he passed away from cancer.
Yeah.
This was about 2 or 3 years ago now. Yeah, but them were some good brothers. You know, yeah, them good peoples.
So, I mean, okay, so once you start getting little gigs, what was your experience like? Okay, what was the best or biggest gig you've done so far? What do you think it is to you?
Well, when you say big, do you mean like money, or do you mean like just something I kind of said, oh, this is good. It kind of worked out the way I wanted it to work out, like creatively.
Like creatively, what was the big one? Creatively.
Creatively. Let me see. You know, I did a horror flick last year. Matter of fact, it was almost a year to this day.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is the thing people don't know about performing arts is that sometimes you don't have all the time you need. That's what's good about creative arts. Like when you do editing and stuff, you got all the time in the world sometimes. Not all the time, but you usually have, there's a piece they didn't cut out. Like it might be a week, it might be 3 days, but at least before you start, I'm gonna have this long so I can get rolled in a certain way or do it a certain way. Performing arts, like I had went over the script because I knew there was gonna be some nakedness and some blood and guts and all that, so I had to read over the whole script, and they didn't send me the whole script, so I couldn't review it the way I wanted. But that was one of my favorite roles I did. I played a priest, exorcising some demons out of some women's, and going through some transitions in my own life at the same time as the character. But what was interesting, I only had like every scene I did only had a day to review the script.
Okay.
So all that stuff you saw, it was like the day before I learned it and then did it. I didn't have time. I didn't have like the lead characters had like almost 3 weeks to learn all them lines they had.
Okay.
You know, me is like, here. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready. You know, that's basically how it went down. But now, on the other end, financially, I did a role about 5 years ago that got me. Well, there's unions in the acting performing art. Right. There's one SAG, one's after. They just combine, but to get into SAG and after, you have to be invited. And to be invited, there's certain criteria that has to be met. Like one is you perform in a commercial or have a line in a movie, or you don't have to say anything, but you're with the main character for like 3 seconds in one shot. Okay. Or you just both stand there and it actually gets edited in and gets shown. So I actually performed in a commercial. They call it Taft-Hartley when they makes you SAG eligible. That means that the production staff thinks you're good enough and the producers think you're good enough and you're ready to become in the union, to get in the union, whatever. And so I got eligible and I got paid. Now this money spent. So if y'all looking for some of that money, it's gone. The IRS, the money gone. I gave you your cut. That's a disclaimer. I got a $500 check for 3 years every week. And I felt kind of good. I felt like a brother almost made it.
Almost made it.
Almost famous. Yeah, that was one of the better. That's the money thing, but the rest are just hit and miss, you know. But I tell anybody out there, if you want to go and do this, just do it. You know, they need people of all ages to do this performing arts. The game has changed because of this virus thing, but just keep in mind they need people in this capacity to be the spokesperson or mouthpiece for a company in all levels, all ages, especially now. That whole the silver-haired group, you know, like the baby boomers. That's the new thing. Every day you're gonna see at least one commercial with some baby boomers that's big, you know, and it ain't all about drugs and erectile dysfunction. But yeah,
man, and I mean,
I did one of them commercials.
Right. You did an erectile commercial?
Yeah, it's funny too. And the guy who wrote it was an SNL writer. If you can, it's under. I'm trying to think. I want you to check it out. I don't want you. I don't know if you want to use this one, but it's kind of risque-ish. Okay. That's all I can say. It's kind of risque. But it's for Romans. Okay. That's the name of the company, Romans.
Okay. Yeah, we'll check it on out. But man, I mean, but again, it's what you just did, and thank you for what you just did, was describe how the industry works to somebody who may be interested in getting in when this is lifted.
Right.
But I mean, it's like you say, it's a, you gotta find your own niche now, because it done changed. It ain't the same old Hollywood.
No, it isn't. It isn't. But I tell you, what's interesting is that everything's digitized now. So, you know, you join some websites, put up some halfway decent pictures of you, have to be professionally done. You can get it rolling. You know, it ain't real complex. But the part that's complex, the hardest thing about performing arts that people don't understand, especially at the professional level, being in Hollywood or being in New York, in the big markets, is that a lot of people don't understand that when you take classes and all that stuff, it's not to be a better or a copycat of somebody else. It's to be the best you. And that's the thing, is that I've been in rooms with other people performing, getting ready to perform a different role or the same role as I'm going to perform, and the producers or the directors ask questions, and these people have nothing to say. They don't have no other life. You know, all I do is act. Wow. They never, you know, they didn't finish college, you know, because they'll say, tell me something about yourself, and they ain't got nothing to say. Or I was at an event one time, a brother said, this one brother was sitting next to me. He said, oh, man, I like coming places like this. I can just be myself. And the guy next to me said, I don't know who I am. And I was like, we both looked at him like, okie dokie, got time to go. See, that's the one to go. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong.
He said, no. You've always been able to find the post-gruntled employee anywhere we were, it's like, hey, he got a problem. Let's go.
Right, exactly. That's where you got to be now, especially nowadays. Back then, it was okay.
But now, yeah, you're right. I mean, man, but it's like I say, it's just great to hear the things that's going on, and like you said, during this time, like I said, making adjustments. You have to be able to make an adjustment. And again, you know, that must be one of the draws because, like I said, me and you were only children, where everybody else in the neighborhood had a brother or sister. So I think we click better because it's like, hey, ain't nobody but me either. All right then.
Right. Now, you know what I used to say? It's my fault. I go in the mirror like, it's my fault. When I get a hole in the wall in the house, it's my fault. I gotta explain this. I gotta get my lie tight. I know it's gonna end bad, but I don't want to be too bad.
Look, that's it. Oh, what you gonna say? I can't say nothing. It's me.
It's me.
Right.
It's me.
Right. I said, no, man. I mean, and I said that imagination, boy. I think it's the greatest tool on earth if you use it correctly.
It is. It truly is. And most people I meet nowadays, especially younger people, like the tweens and the 20 to 30s, they never really grew up with a lot of imagination unless they went to some kind of performing arts school or something.
Right.
They really don't. They didn't have time. They didn't have time to really cultivate that part because everything's right in front of them.
Mm-hmm,
I mean, when we were kids, I wish we had video games that you actually could see the players, a human figure moving and all that. You know, that came right in the '90s when we were out of that whole realm of life by then. You know. Man,
look, my cousin bought my son. She thought it would be nice to buy him the Atari game with the 46 different games in it. And he's only and he's looking like, okay, I plugged it up. Now he's played the Wii, and in the Wii you get to do all the motion that they're doing.
Right.
So
you can run it.
Yeah. So this game here, we got to the bowling. I said he might like the bowling.
Right.
Put the bowling on. The bowling man came on. He looked at me. He like, yeah. What he gonna do? I said you gotta push the button so he can bowl. That ain't bowling. He
just like
Well, I tell you what. Come on. Ooh, like you said. Ooh, daddy, yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna go play my other game. Oh, okay.
Right. I'll say this for later.
Right, I'll come back to this. Like, okay, I'm like, man. I say we thought that was the best thing ever. The little stick man.
But it was brand new.
Brand new.
Yeah, right. I mean, that was new technology.
Yeah. This stuff now, boy, you know my ooh. Yep, that's a real man. Man, that's a real man already. Yeah.
Exactly. Real cars.
Right. Man, but so what's the future for Orlando? What's the next move, man? What you got going? What's the plan? Besides going back in a degree.
You know, I might start writing some stuff because, you know, there's a lot of things that when I was a child, I wanted to kind of bring out, but I'm trying to do it in a funny way because I think the only thing that's ever been made that I would even kind of look into the kind of visual stuff is the breakdown is something like what Chris Rock did with Everybody Hates Chris. I kind of like that. I think that's the kind of vibe for like when we were growing up, that whole thing, you know. But I wanted a little more with a sprinkle of what's the show that let me think of that. I can't think of the name of it now. Where the brother's selling dope in Compton, Freeway. I can't think of his name right now, but he's got a show, a TV series now that's about his life.
Okay.
It's on HBO, but I can't think of the name of it. But I want a little of that sprinkling, kind of like the mix between comedy of growing up as a kid and having grown up around all these adult semi-gangsters, you know, and kind of melding that together in some kind of way. And still be funny, not too old, hard, and all that. Yeah, but soft, you know, soft. And just because they had a few of them, and Everybody Hates Chris. They had a few little gangsters in the neighborhood. Always give me $1 and all that. Right.
I
I thought about us growing up and how we grew up around some of that stuff.
Man, and I'm like you. I thought about it the other day laughing about it, but one day, I mean, really, we took one whole day in our experience in Charlottesville. We could make a movie out of that because, brother, we went from hand in the back, just us sitting around playing marbles, to later on, we down the street chasing somebody, taking their bike, till coming back home and your mama talking about where you get that bike from. I ain't buy you no bike.
See, I don't remember none of that.
Look,
that must have been Chris.
Look, my bag, wrong Orlando. We good.
Right, that ain't me.
Man, but man,
that must be the other brother.
right. Man, but look, on that note, I really want to thank you for coming and spending a little time with you, bro.
Oh, okay, no problem, brother. No problem. I appreciate you for taking time to listen.
Oh man, look here. When I see family out there doing the thing, man, I want people to know that now you too can come from like little old Charlottesville, which has changed its name over 75 times now. So I don't know what they call it now. It's still standing, but I don't know what they call it now. The place off of Lucas Hunt, right. By the highway.
I think. Right, I think it's called Ventura Village, but I think they changed it again.
Yeah, they did. It's something else, man. But anyway, like I say, for us to be to the point to where we've met people who people consider superstars, and we've been on TV, this and other. It's amazing to see where they tell us you'll be lucky to see 25.
Yeah.
Remember that slogan?
And they told me that. That's
what I'm saying. That was the slogan they was telling us back then. You'll be lucky to see 25. Thank you. Right. I really feel special.
But see, but I think our era, our group was that little. That was we're the bridge. We were that last little bridge. As long as we didn't get caught up in drugs and alcohol, we was gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Because we still got the best education. We still had new science and math books.
Right.
Because man, I seen some of these kids. I go to inner city and deal with some young kids and stuff that I'm helping them out with some stuff and with a team. And they books are so old. I ain't never seen a book that someone had to use that was so falling apart and tore up. And see, people don't even know that's going on.
Right. Man, but man,
and they need help.
Yeah, and the government said trying to cut the stuff down and out because we're gonna leave that alone there too because that's another long story. But
But see, we did all right. We ain't make it, but we did all right.
We making it because we still here.
Right, exactly. Look at you. You got computers. You got matching curtains. Your walls all the same color. See, that stuff we had that we was kids. You're doing all right, Mr. Parker.
Look, I'm about to go, Mr. Mcnary. Thank you for stopping, my brother. Look here. Love you to death, man. We're gonna chop it up some more. I say by next time. Hopefully, I've improved with my equipment by next time, and hey, we may do this face to face. Who knows?
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you allow me to come, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my family, when I was in St. Louis in March, nobody wanted to see me.
Oh, bro, look here.
All my friends saw me though. That was strange to me. My family went over the door, but my friends did.
Hey,
so I'll come see you. I'm gonna look you up. Don't turn me away.
Look here. Excuse me.
I'm gonna be filming.
Right. Excuse me, big bro. If it wasn't for you teaching me the air guitar, I wouldn't be standing here able to hold a conversation with myself. Anyway. Well, man, I say, man, hey, tell Pop I say what's up, and wish the wife the best, and enjoy the kids. We'll talk about your kids later on, Grandpa. But I'm really glad to see you, man. Good to see you, old.
Good to see you too, Mr. Parker.
All right.
Keep up the good work, brother.
Thank you, man. Till next time. Peace.
Okay, bye.
Fam, I don't know about you, but I am having a ball meeting and talking with my family about what it is they're doing. Like I said, some of us, everybody I've brought on this show so far these past weeks, I haven't seen for years. So to see them and for us to kick back up off of where we left off and have fun talking about what they do and the industry, and we just enjoy each other. That's what a relationship with people is supposed to be about. You're supposed to just get together and just find something funny. And again, laughter is the greatest medicine you could ever have. I want to thank Brother O for doing the interview today. And I'm going to call him Brother O. He's been Brother O since I was, shoot, like you said, since I was 9. Oh man, I'm just so happy for all the things that he's done and he's doing, and to hear his story. Oh, got 4 kids. I didn't. Oh, you got 4 kids, man. Dang, man. But again, we were only children. Hey, our imagination helped us to do some things that we love to do. So remember, live a life you love, and you'll love the life you live. All right. Till next time, be safe. Watch your back. And be a good friend. Peace.